And this book I read very recently, guys, and I'm seriously like I was fascinated by this book. So I thought, yeah, why not show it to you guys? So here it is. It's the Ramayana, guys. I'm sure you all know about it. It's a very famous Indian epic. So, you know, Ramayana is one of the world's largest ancient epics, you know, in the world literature. So, in the in Hindu tradition, it is known as Adi Kavyam, which means it is the first poem. Actually, don't you think this book is don't you think this book is really thick? Even I thought so. So this book is a very child-friendly book, guys, and it's perfect for children. You know, it's very interactive, and it's kind of like the pictures and everything is very good. Actually, I thought this was a very thick book, and it will take me 2-3 days straight to finish this. But in fact, it's not that tough. See, the letters are bold and very nice and easy to read as well. So I finished in 2-3 hours. I'll show you another book which is like super cool. Yeah, it's so cool is the perfect word for it. So give me a sec, guys. I'll get it back. As you can see, guys, this is the book, and oof, this is heavy. So I'm just going to make it stand over here, so it's kind of easy for me to make it support it. So this book, it's my mom's, and did you see how thick it is? It's like seriously so thick. So I don't think my mom finished it. Oh yeah, she did not finish reading it, guys. Yeah. So, and you know, it's written in Telugu, as you can see. And you know, this book is, I like it all. This book is very child friendly, and it gives the basics of Ramayana. Very nice book, guys. Perfect for children. But if you want, every minuscule detail, then this book is just for you. You know, because it offers every minuscule detail, and it's kind of like every single bit of Ramayana you can get in this book. So, okay, guys. So now we're gonna come back to actual matters. So, I'm doing kind of like a series of Ramayana. I'm gonna take each character and I'm just gonna talk about them. So as you may have guessed, we're discussing about Rama today. So first we're gonna go in, actually before that, you know, Ramayana was narrated by Maharishi Valmiki. You know, he's a robber turned sage. So, and you know, it depicts ideal characteristics like ideal father, ideal son, ideal servant, husband, and king. So guys, now we're going to discuss about the ancestry of Rama. You know the founder of Raghuvansha. You know, but it was not called Raghuvansha then. It was called Suryavansha. So the founder of Suryavansha was King Manu. His son Ikshvaku built the beautiful city of Ayodhya on the banks of the Saryu River. And you know, the descendants of King Ikshvaku were like King Harishchandra, Maharaj Sagar, King Bhagirath, King Dalip, King Raghu, King Aja, King Dashratha, and Lord Rama. You know, they were all very devoted to their duties, just like King Ikshvaku and King Manu. Okay, guys, so now let's go to the family of Rama. You know, King Dashratha, he was an ideal king and a very inspirational role model. He had 3 wives as the custom prevailing in those days. You know, the eldest and the first queen was Queen Kaushalya. She was a religious-minded and a kind-natured woman. Next in line was Queen Sumitra. She was a simple and peace-loving woman. Third was Queen Kaikeyi. She was very beautiful and very intelligent. And you know, Rama had 3 other brothers as well: Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna. You know, Lakshmana and Shatrughna were twin sons of Sumitra, and Rama was the son of the eldest queen Kaushalya. And as you may have guessed, Bharata was the son of Queen Kaikeyi. So guys, now we're going to discuss about the main part of today, which is about Rama. The essential aspect of Ramayana is about the beauty and significance of Rama. We find the glory of Rama in Ramayana. So, Rama had many names. So, I'm going to tell you guys a few of these names. So, here they go. First one is Ramachandra, which means he's a lovely moon and he's very beautiful. So, I think he looked kind of very glowing, and that's why they called him Lovely Moon or something. So, yeah. And then Dashrathi. I think this is pretty obvious to you guys, which is the son of Dashratha. Then it is Raghava, which means he belongs to the Raghuvansha, which is in the solar dynasty in the Hindu cosmology. It's kind of like in the solar dynasty. So then Dharmaputra, which means he's the obedient and a righteous son. Rama, he followed Dharma and never crossed its limits. He raised the very standards of Dharma. He symbolizes the ideal, which can and should be the most important role of Dharma in fulfilling all promises. Rama always followed that without fail. Now guys, we're going to come to the Rama Rajyam. Rama's administration, after how he ruled, after coming back from exile. Rama's administration, it meant for the happiness and comforts of people. All these, the citizens of his kingdom were living in prosperity and luxuries of life. One abiding quality of Rama is his willingness to sacrifice anything for the protection and the thriving of Dharma. Guys, Rama can be described as a man who shows moral values as well as social values. Swami Vivekananda, he described him as an embodiment of morality, truth, an ideal son, an ideal husband, and above all, an ideal king. He's the symbol of victory over victory of the good over the evil. Guys, how much ever we tell about Rama, it's just not enough. It will take weeks. No, wait, not weeks. It will take months to properly understand and know about Rama. About the entire book of Ramayana. Actually, I'm just telling this, I'm sharing with you guys my knowledge. I just confined it to my limitations. Finally, guys, before ending this session, this is a very important part, guys. So what qualities, what good qualities we have to learn from Lord Rama, or even better, what good qualities we have to impart from Lord Rama. I don't know what to tell first, actually. Oh, okay. This quality, it's one of the best qualities. Never giving up. Searching. When Sita was being held by captive. Captive by Ravana. That, right, guys. So searching for Sita, it took Rama an enormous amount of time. I think I don't know exactly. Maybe it's some years or something. He must have felt very sad due to her absence. He was trying and trying, but never did he give this thought of giving up. He never gave up, and he fought till the very end. And he was fruitful, in searching for his Sita. Such is the dedication one should have, to his or her goals. Guys, coming to another good quality, I love about Rama. He's the most skilled archer there is, and has great knowledge on all the Akstras, Vedas, and Shastras to employ upon. But all this power and knowledge has never even put an ounce of arrogance in his path of humility and humility, leaving it totally unparalleled. Humility be the best there is, but keeping the output in a check is a must. So modesty is seriously the best policy. Guys, I heard a word. It's called Ramabana, which means Rama's arrow. The arrow he poised. When he shot at an enemy, it never failed to reach its target. It crossed all the hurdles and all sorts of crazy monsters in the way to reach its target and succeed on its mission. There's even a title on the name Ramabhanam. Lord Rama, he has fought great wars, fought mythical creatures, and he had traumatizing experiences, but never did he lose his cool or even flinched a bit. An enormous control over his emotions is the main attribute of Lord Rama. It is keep calm. We should always keep calm and keep our cool and never lose our temper, guys. Another good quality of Rama is obey and respect your elders. He always respected his elders. He obeyed his parents even if it meant a dangerous and horrendous life in the woods. He went into exile as per his wish of his stepmother, although he did not do any mistake. He also agreed to fight monsters like Tatki and many other stuff. To say another good quality, prejudice is never the key. When Vibhishana, he's a brother of Ravana, so he's a demon as well. When Vibhishana came to Rama, he even though he was the brother of Ravana, Rama had never any prejudice against him, even though his followers were not very sure, because of course Vibhishana is Ravana's brother. He could have he could be a spy, so they were not really sure about it. But then when they realized that the value of Vibhishana's knowledge and expertise, they began, and how it helped them, they began to see the foresightness of Rama. Prejudice is never the key. We should never we should not assume things. We can only get to know the truth after we kind of experience it. And to top it off, guys, Lakshmana and Hanumana were not just a brother and devotee of Rama. They were his very dear friends, and they helped him throughout his life in all his problems. They stood by him. That is the power of friendship. And another thing is that Rama, he never thought about any other woman in his life, except Sita. His love for Sita is the main blurb of Ramayana. And guys, that's why we should follow the ideals of Rama, Ramayana and Hanumana in our life. It is a very good method of salvation for us. Okay guys, I hope you liked this episode, on this session about Ramayana. So I'll be back with another fun-filled episode next time. So until then, bye!